Hey there folks, Jiminy Critic here once again with a movie for you that I reviewed this week, and I'll tell you what, this is 2 days after I saw the movie and it's still sticking in my mind. I can't get rid of it. The movie title is called Orphan. Orphan. Maybe you've seen the TV ads for this movie or seen something on the internet, and I'll tell you what, this movie is as creepy and weird out, if not more, than what they're showing you in the previews. Let me explain. Orphan comes to us from Warner Brothers Pictures. It's about 2 hours long, 123 minutes long. It's, of course, in the horror drama category, and it's rated R. And I'll tell you what, this movie pretty much does a good job of earning that full R rating. The movie stars some pretty well-known actors. Vera Farmiga stars as Kate, the mother in the movie. Peter Sarsgaard stars as John, her husband, the father in the movie. And to me, a newcomer, maybe somebody watching this has seen her, but I have not before, Isabella Fuhrman stars as Esther, the 9-year-old orphan in the title of the movie, Orphan. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. This movie, I'm telling you, is creepy. It's weird. It's far out. There's stuff now, there's some regular formulaic horror movie stuff that happens in this movie that you'll see in any horror movie. You got the family, the mom and the dad. They have 2 kids, a young little girl who is deaf, by the way, very interesting point in that movie, an older boy, and then they had a new baby a few months ago or something. The mother was pregnant with a baby and the baby died stillborn, and so they are feeling like their family's not quite complete because of the loss of the baby. So mom and dad start thinking, how can we give all this love that we had and we were going to have for our new baby to someone else? And they think, wait a minute, let's try to find someone who needs a lot of love in this world, and maybe we can give that love to her and bring her or him into our home. And what does mom and dad do? They take a trip to the local orphanage, and they're watching all the kids running around and playing, and then they find this girl. Dad finds this girl first, off in a room by herself at the orphanage, coloring pictures, painting pictures, and she's a very, very good artist. Remember, she's only like 9 years old, this girl. And she's painting away, and Dad's really impressed with her paintings. They talk to some of the nuns and the sisters there in the orphanage, and not a lot of people have checked into her, have wanted Esther so far, because she's a little bit different. But you know what? When mom comes on the scene, Dad talks to her, convinces her she's going to be a perfect addition to our family, and then they bring her in. Now, I'm telling you what, you've probably seen movies like The Omen with Damien and these crazy child horror movies. Well, this one is way out there. It makes Damien look like a choir boy. This girl, Esther, gets brought into the home, and I'll tell you what, as soon as she comes into their family, things begin to happen. Kids are falling off playground equipment, breaking limbs. There's fires being set. There's people being killed in a bloody, terrible fashions, and it always seems like Esther is somewhere near all the chaos that's going on. Is she doing all of these things? Is she just someone who is making all these things happen? Is it even connected to her at all? And then about a halfway, 2/3 way through this movie, it kind of just takes a weird turn and gets even weirder and more far out. I'm not even going to tell you about that, but you're going to have to watch it to see it. I was pretty impressed by this movie. It's got its faults, of course. Mom and dad making some dumb decisions along the way. It does put these 2 other kids, the brother and sister, in all sorts of terrible, perilous situations, which probably wrecked them for life after seeing what they go through. But you got to check out this movie Orphan and the new actress, this Isabella Fuhrman playing Esther, and I think you're really going to be creeped out. Check it out, Orphan. Man, this thing is really getting itchy. You think anybody noticed I was wearing it? Wow, I got to get this off.